Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this will be a 50-minute all levels gentle yoga flow. So more of a restorative flow today. If you have your blocks nearby or a pillow or something you can roll up for extra padding, that might come in handy at the beginning of class. We're going to go ahead and begin just by laying all the way down on the back. You can draw the arms out to the side, or you can take a block, place it in between the shoulder blades, allowing you to draw your arms out to the side and just try to open up through the chest a little bit more. So with or without the block, we're coming all the way down to your back. And allow the arms to be extended out to the side. Create space between your armpits. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just allow everything to soften down. And we're going to continue to channel the breath in and out through the nostrils. And if it feels good, you can bend one or both knees and ground the feet. If it feels better, keep the legs extended. So options to keep the block where it is. If it feels better, you can remove it out to the side. We're going to continue to lengthen the breath, deepening the inhale, stretching out the exhale, maybe pausing in between. And just try to scan the body as you breathe in and out. Bring your focus to the shoulders. Notice if you're holding any tension. And allow your shoulders to soften. Bring awareness to your hands, your fists, your toes. And try to let go. And relax the jaw. And separate the lips. And just maintain that deep breath going in and that deep breath going out. And start to bend your right knee so that the right foot is grounded. Just maintain your breath. And then slide the right foot into your inner left thigh. Let that right knee fall open. If you like, you can use your hand to gently press the right hip open. Just maintaining that breath in and out through the nostrils. And guide the right knee in towards roll the foot. Do that towards us. Right leg down. Bringing the left foot in, bending the knee, grounding the foot. We're going to pause here. Maybe interlace the hands just below the belly button. Bring awareness to your breath. And allow that left foot to press against your inner right thigh, letting the left knee fall open and opening through the hip. Maybe using the left hand to press the hip open a little bit more. You're going to draw the left knee in towards the chest. Roll the other way. Leg towards the toe. Soften both into the chest. Press your thighs close together. Draw the belly in. And start to stir the knees slowly in one direction. Allow your circles to get bigger. Pause, go the other way, starting small. Then getting the circles to get bigger and bigger. And then draw the hands to the back of the knees and just start to rock back and forth. From a seated position to your back. And all the way up to seated. You're going to cross the feet at the ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe cup your hands around the knees. Slide your shoulders down into your back pockets. And just try to lengthen the breath here. Continue to breathe in through your nose. Lifting the heart towards the ceiling and out through the nose. Softening our shoulders down towards the hips. And releasing the hands alongside the body. Inhale the arms overhead and bring the palms together. Exhale, draw your hands down to heart center. Reaching up again. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Gaze up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. We're going to pause. Soften the shoulders. Engage the belly. Press forward as you breathe in. Bring your hands back up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, just slowly release the hands back down. Twisting to the right. Inhale to lengthen and relax the shoulders. Exhale to deepen your twist. Release back through the center, switching sides. As you breathe in, draw your shoulders down into your back pockets. As you breathe out, twist a little bit deeper. And then slowly come undone. Cupping the hands back around the knees and just rocking or rolling in an anti-clockwise direction. So we're going to lean back and then press forward, leading with your chest. Go the other way. Press the chest forward as you breathe in, rounding back as you breathe out. And just gradually come back to stillness again. Sit up nice and tall. Release the hands back alongside the body. Squeeze the fists and engage the belly. As you breathe in, start to roll the wrists all the way up towards the ceiling again. Drawing the hands together. Breathing out, roll the wrists slowly in the opposite direction. Coming all the way down. And then cupcake the fingertips on your mat. Lengthen through your spine. Press your shoulders down. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And maybe using the right hand, we can pull that right ear down a little bit more. Option to stay on your fingertips or ground the palm. And draw the hands or the fingers to the back of the head and draw the chin towards the right armpit. And come undone. Right hand comes down. We're going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. And then use the left hand to bring the left ear closer to the left shoulder. Tuck the chin towards the left armpit. And then slowly come undone. Just make a transition into tabletop from your seated position. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the hips in line with your knees. Claw the mat so that you're kind of hollowing out through the palms on your mat. Soften the shoulders back and spin your elbows in. As you inhale, lower the belly, pressing the chest forward and up. On the exhale, we're going to round back. So we're pressing back, tucking the belly. Inhale, gliding forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding back, tucking the chin. Tuck the toes as you breathe in, press the chest forward. Round back as you breathe out, drawing your belly in. And then just gradually find yourselves in a neutral position. Extend the right leg, curl the toes, And then extend the left hand, gazing down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the knee, the nose, and elbow in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the knee, nose, and elbow together. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. And come undone. You're going to come back to tabletop. And just sink back into your child's pose. Soften the elbows down. Bring the forehead down into your mat. When you engage in the belly, extend just the right hand forward, come onto your fingertips. Claw the mat through just the right hand, pressing down. Keep the right arm long so that your palms and your elbows are high off the mat. You're going to turn the gaze to the right and just thread the left shoulder through. And shift the weight into your left shoulder. And then come undone. Cupcake your left fingers out in front of you. Take the right hand, thread it through. As you come undone, cupcake both hands out in front of you. Press your shoulders back. Tuck the belly in. And try to spiral the armpits and elbows inward towards each other. So firmly pressing down through the finger pads. Keep engaged in the belly. Tuck the tail as you begin to lift. And just roll all the way back up to tabletop. Plant the hands, tuck the toes. Push back into down dog. So your hips are nice and high. Arms are nice and long. Pedal the feet out. So we're walking in place and just shifting our hips side to side here. As you come back to stillness, pressing down into your finger pads again. Shift to a plank position, breathing in, pushing away from the mat. Back into down dog as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, glide forward, soften the shoulders back. Exhale, pressing back. Begin to walk your hands all the way back towards the feet. And once you get to the back of the mat, just let your knees soften. Let your head hang. Grab opposite elbows and swing the upper body side to side like a rag doll. Release the hands. Bring yourselves back to stillness, and as you inhale, roll all the way up. Take the arms overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center. Draw the shoulders down into your back body. Take another big inhale as you reach up. Suck the belly in. Bring the hands back to heart center. We're going to inhale again. This time, hook the thumbs to the top. Lengthen. Suck in the belly. Press your hips forward. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And shuffle or heel toe the feet together. Draw the shoulders down. And staying here, just take a nice big inhale. Hold the breath. Draw in the belly. On your exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to the center, sucking the belly in. Exhaling left. Inhale overhead with the hands, interlace the fingers, press the hips forward. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Separate the feet. Ground through the left foot. And just float your right leg out in front of you. You're going to lift and hold. Pressing down into your left big toe. Gently draw your shoulders down over the hips. And then bring that right knee in. We're going to use our hands to draw the right knee in and hold here. And as you press into that standing leg, see if you can draw the shoulders back and down and suck the belly in towards the spine. Trying to maintain the length through the spine. And you've seen your practice. Take the left hand to the side, draw the right knee out to the other side. I'm going to inhale to the center. On the exhale, just come undone. Grounding the right foot. Take a big breath in. Flip your palms overhead and fold all the way down as you breathe out. Palms to the shins. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Let the head hang and slowly come up. Taking the arms overhead again. And then drawing the hands back to heart center. Again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale the hands back down. Draw the shoulders down into your back body. Shift the weight into the right foot and send the left leg forward this time. Flex the foot. Lift the heart. Engage the belly. Then using your hands, draw your left knee in. Try to upright the body. Ground through the right big toe. Draw the shoulders into your back pockets. So you tuck the belly, tuck the tail, flex the foot. Then let the right hand open to the side. Let the left knee open to the other side. So peel the shoulders down, lift the heart up. Inhale the left knee back to the center. On the exhale, come undone. Bring the left foot down. Hook the thumbs together. Bring the pointer fingers together. Rock back into your heels to lift your toes. And spread the toes as you press them down, keeping the belly engaged. Inhale, we're going to lift all the way up into a back bend. Press the hips forward, push the shoulders down. Exhale to neutral and goalpost the hands out. Reach the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. As you inhale, push the shoulders down into your back body, lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Fold forward as you exhale, allow the knees to soften, the crown of the head to point down, and maybe the arms to drape overhead. Release the hands first to your low back. Release the hands down towards the mat. Slide the hands up the shins as you breathe in, and then fold and slide the hands forward as you breathe out. And just twice more. Inhale to a flat back, palms come to the shins. As you fold, let the fingers drag out in front of you, stretching through the back of the legs. One more time. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold and reach. And then just slowly come back to neutral. Find yourselves back in a forward fold. Gently shake the head yes. And shake the head no. Soften the knees, tuck the chin, and just slowly roll up. Keep the hands dangling towards the floor, but pull your shoulders up towards your ears, and then roll the shoulders down towards your hips. Let's do that twice more. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, release them down. One more time. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. I'm going to take the arms out to the side, palms facing out, shoulders drawing down and back. Keeping the belly engaged. Try to anchor your feet. Try to tuck the tail. Inhale, reach up, take the left wrist and fold over to the right, pushing into your left heel. And then try to spiral to the right and up, stretching the left hand. Release back to the center or switch wrists, fold over to the left. And then start to spiral up and over towards that left side a little bit more. And come back to the center. And grab opposite elbows, soften the shoulders, engage the belly as the heart lifts. Breathing in, fold down to the right side as you breathe out. Soften the knees, bow the head, rolling up on the left side as you breathe in. Draw the shoulders down into your back pockets, fold down to the left side as you breathe out. Inhaling up on the right, shoulders down and back, and softening back down. Inhaling up on the left, shoulders down and back. We're just going to fold forward this time. Soften all the way down, bow the head, release the hands. Bring your hands to the low back, find a flat back, soften the knees. Rolling up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Try to push your shoulder blades towards each other. Try to press your elbows towards each other. 6, standing up tall. You're going to suck in the belly, gently press your hips forward. As you come back to a neutral position, move the hands to the waist. Right foot steps forward. And that back knee bends as you press your hips back and curl up the right toes. And slowly come up. We're going to ground the right foot and square the hips. Extend the left hand to the ceiling. Plug the shoulders down into your back pockets and hinge forward as you fold forward. So your left hand's fingers are going to come to the floor, to a block. If you need to modify, reach up a little bit higher, maybe to that right shin. Press your shoulders back and shine the chest forward. Begin to twist over to the right. Maybe that right hand extends up. Maybe it wraps behind the back. But draw your belly in, press the shoulder blades together to deepen your twist. And we're going to release both hands towards that right shin. Find a flat back as you breathe in. And then just fold and let the hands dangle or reach as you breathe out. Try to guide your right hip back, right hip forward, left hip back. Bring the hands to the waist as you breathe in, rolling up as you breathe out. We'll step the left foot in and step the left foot forward. So once you've found your base, draw the shoulders into your back body, start to hinge at the waist, soften the back knee, push the hips back and lengthen the front leg. We'll curl the toes up, deepen the stretch. And slowly come up. Anchor the left foot, come all the way up to stand. Hinge and reach with the right hand, bringing it under the shoulder or over towards that left foot or shin. Then we're going to pause and let the chest shine forward, suck in the belly, begin to twist to the left. Left hand reaches, or that left hand wraps behind the back. As you come undone, you draw the hands to the shin. Inhale to a flat back. On the exhale, we're going to fold, let the head hang. Inhale, come up, bring the hands to the waist. Exhale, roll back up to standing. And just find your way all the way to the top of the mat. Draw the hands to heart center. And just rock back, lift the toes, and then ground the feet. Allow your shoulders to soften down and back. Dial the thighs inward. So our thighs are engaged, our belly's engaged. I'm going to take a big inhale, take the arms overhead. And on the exhale, just fold forward, coming all the way down. Palms to the shin. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. We'll bring the feet together. Wrap the hands around the backs of the knees. Lower the hips and gaze forward. Start to fold, bow the head, lengthen the legs. And once more, inhale, lower the hips, lifting the heart, gazing out in front of you. On the exhale, fold and release the hands. Draw the belly in. And take your hands back to the shins, keeping the feet together. We're going to find a flat back as we breathe in. Fold, soften the knees as you breathe out. And just let your belly rest on the thighs. Extend your hands out in front of you. Plug the shoulders back. Keep drawing the belly in. Then start to tuck the tail. Going to move the weight into the heels and either keep the hands here or raise the hands overhead and soften the shoulders down, sinking into your imaginary chair. Keep drawing the belly in, tucking the tail under, pressing our thighs together. Moving the shoulders away from our ears. Maybe drawing the hands to heart center. Take a quick twist to the right. Press the hands together as you breathe in. And then exhale to the center. Inhale, take your arms overhead, draw the belly in. Exhale, twist to the left. Press the thumbs to heart center with a big breath in. Folding forward, releasing down as we breathe out. And just separate the feet away from each other again. Bring them slightly wider than the hips. Soften the knees. Take your hands to your shins. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Bring your peace fingers around the big toes. Lifting the heart as you inhale. Let your elbows turn inward. On the exhale, fold and bend the elbows out. Softening the knees. Inhale, dial the elbows in. Lifting your heart. Exhale, fold. Press the elbows out. And then release your hands. Bring your feet back into a neutral position. And as you roll up, take the arms overhead again. This time, flip the palms to the ceiling and press your hips forward. Hands move back to heart center as you breathe out. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Take another big inhale. And on the exhale, move the hands to the heart again. You're going to step back with that left foot. Anchor through the back heel, sink into that front right knee. So just keep the left toes pointing to the side, keep pushing into that back heel. Straighten the back knee and then sink into your front right knee, using your hand to press it forward or down the center of that right foot. And then allow that left hip to roll back, your hips and chest to face left. Take the palms out to the side. Take the hands out to the side, soften the shoulders. Flip the palms and draw the shoulders down. And flip the palms back over, gaze over the right hand, and try to extend the arms away from each other. So soften the shoulders down, actively reaching in opposition, and grounding the feet and pressing the feet away from each other. So that right foot presses down, shifts forward, that left heel anchors down. You're going to engage the belly. Think about drawing your left hip back, pressing the right knee forward, and seeing if you can sink a little bit lower. And then next inhale, flip the palms overhead, allow that front knee to straighten. Exhale, come back to warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reach overhead, straighten the front knee. Exhale and back to warrior two, holding here. Gazing forward over the right hand. Softening our shoulders, drawing back through the left hip. And we're going to straighten. Inhale the hands overhead. This time take a hold of your right wrist and just draw it back. Come back to neutral, tee the arms out, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, reaching forward with the right hand. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand to the shin and stack the left shoulder on top. Shoot the fingers up towards the ceiling. Anchor through the back heel. Lengthen through the front leg. And just gently press your hips forward and shine the chest forward. And see if you can draw that left shoulder back a little bit more. And only if it feels good, take the left arm over your ear. And just slowly come up. I'm going to windmill back up again. This time turn both feet towards the side, towards that left side. Let's take a moment here to adjust the feet. Make sure they're parallel to each other or slightly pigeon-toed. Draw the hands to the low back. And press the shoulders back, suck the belly in, and begin to push your hips forward. Going to anchor the feet, soften the knees, and start to hinge forward at the waist. Soften the knees and let the crown of the head point down. Let the hands slide down the outer edges of the legs, maybe stopping at the heels if you like, or stopping at the shins, or drawing your peace fingers around the big toes, if that's in your practice. Just soften everything down. Let your head feel heavy, let the shoulders relax. As you gaze forward, peel the shoulders back, take a big breath in. Then bow as you breathe out. Bend the elbows, pulling on the toes. Inhale, take another half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the elbows out. Then bringing the hands underneath the shoulders or to your blocks or to your props. You're going to flatten the back on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Soften the knees. Inhale the hands to your waist. And on the exhale, just slowly come back up to standing. You're going to keep the right toes facing the side. You're going to turn the left foot towards the back of the mat. You're going to ground through that back right heel. Bring the left hand to the left knee and press it forward. Keep drawing that right hip back. Press the shoulders down. Tee the arms out and turn to look over the left hand. Once again, flip the palms, draw the shoulders down into your back body, and then flip them back over. Shoot the fingers away from each other. Ground the back heel, sink a little bit lower as you gaze over the left hand. And anchor the feet. Inhale, float your hands up, straighten the front and back. The left knee, exhale back to warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper, hold your warrior, gaze over the left hand. Press the shoulders down. Tuck the belly and tuck the tail. And keep grounding the back heel. And gradually we're going to straighten. Reach both hands overhead. This time take your left wrist and draw it back. As you come on down, you're going to tee the arms back out, shift the right hip back. Inhale, reaching forward to the left hand, and then finding our triangle. So left hand to the shin, right shoulder stacks on top. Shine the chest forward by peeling the shoulder blades together, and press the hips forward, and see if the right shoulder can move back just a little bit more. If it's in your practice, bring the right arm over your ear. You're going to anchor the feet, windmill back up to standing. Point the feet back towards the side again, towards that left side. So bringing our feet parallel to each other again. This time wrap the hands behind the back. Options to interlace the fingers, or bring your hands to your low back if you need to modify, or maybe reach for opposite elbows behind the back. So whatever's in your practice, draw your shoulders down, suck the belly in, gently press the hips forward, and soften the knees as you begin to hinge. Let the crown of the head bow down. Maybe let the arms come overhead if you're interlacing the fingers. You'll try to kiss your palms together. Or you can always soften the elbows and bring your hands to your low back. Bring your hands back under the shoulders. Take a half lift. As you fold, just thread the hands through. So maybe they're on the floor, maybe they're just reaching back as you reach back between your legs. So we can suspend the hands or we can ground the palms. And walk the hands back under the shoulders. Turn the heels in, fan the toes out, ground through the toes. And as you come up, take your arms up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly in, soften the shoulders, and then goalpost the hands and sink into the knees. You're going to press the knees out to the side, tuck the tail, lift the heart, and keep pressing the shoulders down. So just imagine your knees pressing back against an imaginary wall. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Bring your hands to the heart center. See if you can sink even lower. Take an inhale. And just pause here on the exhale. I'm going to take the arms overhead as we breathe in, straighten the knees. And exhale the hands to heart center, bend the knees back out. Shoulders down and back. Tuck the tail, tuck the belly. Inhale, come up again. On the exhale, just sink down one more time. Hands can stay at heart center or they can press to the side. If it's in your practice, hover the right heel. And lower. And hover the left heel. And lower. Goalpost the hands, soften the shoulders. Inhale, come all the way up, straighten the knees. And exhale your hands down to heart center. We're going to turn back to the front of the mat, step the feet together, draw the shoulders down, and then release the hands. Keep engaging the belly. Inhale overhead, exhale folding forward. Inhale to a flat back. On the exhale, we're going to find our plank position. High push up, press away from the floor, soften the shoulders from the ears, spin the elbows in, and engage the belly. If you need to, lower the knees. Keep spiraling the elbows in. Take your biggest inhale and try to shine the chest forward. Take a nice slow exhale to come all the way down to the stomach. And we'll bring the hands forward, make a little pillow with the forearms, and rest the forehead. And just try to soften the shoulders here. Start to lengthen and slow your breath. You're going to gaze forward, cupcake the right fingertips out in front of you, soften the shoulders back, put a bend in that left knee, and just reach back towards the left foot. You don't have to grab a hold of it, so we're just going to reach in that direction, but if you can, take a hold of the foot. Claw the floor with your fingers, engage the belly, start to lift the heart away from the mat, and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Slight bow in the head as you gaze down. And for more intensity, point the right foot and raise the right foot. For even more intensity, lift the heart and float the right hand. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. You're just going to release down. So that right hand was facing forward. We're going to take it out slightly on a diagonal. We're going to bring that left hand to the back of the head, bend the left knee, and just try to open through that left shoulder. So pressing back. And then coming down. So you can bend that left knee, keep it grounded, but try to claw them out with your right hand and just try to open over to the right side, engage the shoulder, and come back down. Then using your hand for support, press down into your mat, bringing the left hand underneath the shoulder. Option to bend the left knee or keep it extended. You're going to press into the left hand and roll onto the right hip. Allow that left leg to float over or that left leg to come down. Soften both shoulders away from the ears. Anchor through the left hand. And then slowly begin to roll back to your stomach. And we'll switch sides. Draw the left fingertips forward. Bow the head. Bend the right knee. Lifting the heart. So reaching for the foot or towards the foot. Press away from the floor. Gaze down. For more intensity, that left leg floats. And for a little bit more, that left hand extends. I'm going to come back down. We're going to bring the right hand, so not underneath the shoulder. We're going to let that right foot come down. Open the left hand to the side. Bring the right hand behind the head. Engage the belly and start to roll to your left side. Spiral that right shoulder open. Soften back down. And again, inhale, opening. And exhale, releasing. Bring your right hand under your shoulder. Bend your right knee. Ground the left palm. And press onto your left hip. Right foot crosses over. And just slowly coming back to your stomach again. Bring both hands underneath the shoulders. Press your shoulders back. Tuck the elbows in. And as you begin to lift, keep bowing the head, engage the belly, and then lower back down. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Coming up and down one more time. Shoulders back, press away from the floor, lengthen. Tuck the elbows in, come all the way down. Bow the head, tuck in the elbows, let the feet come up and let the palms hover. Shoulders back. Push the elbows in, press the elbows up. And just slowly come undone. Just move your hands alongside the body, the palms facing up. Turn the gaze to one side, take a few resting breaths. And just allow everything to soften down, shoulders to soften. Turn the gaze to the other side. And lift back to the center, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, hug the elbows in, and tuck the toes. Pressing to lift, lengthen, and then round back into your down dog. So keep the arms long, gaze towards the toes, soften the shoulders, and just pedal the feet out. We're going to soften the left knee, push down through the right heel, and pressing through the hands, we're going to try to push the chest back towards that right thigh. Take a nice deep inhale here. On the exhale, just switch sides. Soften the right knee, lengthen the arms towards the straight left leg. And as you come back to neutral, press both heels down, stretch the arms long, and as you inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, lower the heels back down, getting as high as you can. Inhale, lifting again. Maybe you come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, lower. This time, keep the heels lifted as you breathe in and suck in the belly. Hover the knees. Lengthen the arms. Press the chest back towards the thighs. I'm going to push the heels back down. Shift forward to a plank position. Push back into your down dog. Let your knees come all the way down this time. Untuck the toes and just sink back, drawing the belly to the thighs and reaching the hands back towards the heels. And just let your shoulders soften over the knees. Bring the forehead down to your mat, or the crown of the head down to your mat. And just maybe start to engage the wrists, make fists, roll the wrists. Squeeze the fists and spread the fingers. And draw the belly in as you slowly roll yourselves up. So we're just standing on both of our knees. We're going to bring our hands to our low back. Press the shoulder blades towards each other. Tuck in the elbows. Engage the belly. Begin to push your hips forward. So gazing up. And as you come back to neutral, option to tuck the toes to bring the heels closer for your reach. Your left hand's going to reach to the heel if it can, or if you can't, keep it at the low back or reach towards your thigh as far as you can. Take the right arm up towards the ceiling. Start to engage your belly, soften the shoulders, and then begin to press your hips forward so that you're pressing them towards the knees. Shoulders are drawing back and down, we're sucking the belly in. Now we're going to soften down and switch sides. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, that left shoulder softens down. Sucking in the belly, pressing the hips forward. And you slowly begin to soften. Hook the thumbs together, bring the pointer fingers together, draw the shoulders down. You're going to draw the belly in again. On the inhale, we're going to take a slight back bend, pressing the shoulders down, pressing the hips forward. On the exhale, we're going to sink down and bring our hands back to heart center. So extend the hands back out in front of you. We're going to set up for coming back into our down dog. So we're going to plant the hands, spread the fingers, try to point our thumbs towards each other. So fingers are spreading. We're going to push into your finger pads. Then tuck your toes and just start to hover the knees, pushing the chest back. Just pausing here. Arms are nice and long. Push the heels down, straighten the knees, lift the heels up and roll forward. Push back into your down dog. Float the right leg and drive your right knee towards your right wrist. Set it down. We're going to set up for our pigeon. So that left knee inches back if you like. You can try to adjust and bring the right knee more towards the right side, the right foot more towards the left side. And I'll show you another option for pigeon if you don't want to do this. So shoulders down into your back body. And then when you're ready, you can either stay up or you can come down to your forearms, or you can get a little bit closer to the mat by extending the hands out, and bringing the chest towards the floor. So shoulders are softening. So I'm going to stay here for a few more breaths, If that doesn't work for you, feel free to take a reclining pigeon. So you lay on your back, make a figure four with that right foot crossing over the left, and you'll wrap your hands around the left thigh or the left shin. So press the right knee open. The left knee towards your left wrist. Once we're down, we're going to angle the left foot over towards the right. into the right knee back if you want to go a little bit deeper into the pose. And just start to lengthen through the spine, soften through the shoulders, and find your way down to your mat. Either to your forearms, or belly, or chest to the floor. Allowing that left hip to open. Shoulders away from our ears. Let's take one more deep inhale, softening as you exhale. And then just start to come undone. You're going to walk the hands under if you're on your belly. Let's all transition to a seated position. Cross the feet at the ankles, cup the hands around the knees, and place the shoulders down into your back pockets. Reaching up as you breathe in, and bringing the hands to the heart as you breathe out. Then just start to walk forward. Walk your fingers out in front of you. Lengthen your arms out in front of you. Shine the chest forward and then bow. And start to tuck the belly, roll the back, bring yourselves back up to seated. As you come undone, just extend the legs, lower all the way down to your back. Bring your hands alongside the body, palms facing up. Allow your feet to separate. And just maybe flex the feet, allow the feet toes to fall open. Ground through the shoulders, engage in the belly, and squeeze your fists. Curl the toes, squeeze the face, engage the glutes, the thighs, the belly. And just hold everything in and take your biggest inhale through your nose, maybe the heels and fists hover. Hold the breath. See if you can squeeze a little bit tighter, breathe in a little bit more. And sigh it all out. So just letting go, spreading the fingers, softening all the muscles in your body. Try to relax your jaw. Separate the lips. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. And just come back to your regular breathing here for a few breaths, keeping the eyes closed. And just place your right hand on your belly. Take one big inhale. Inside out. Add the left hand to the heart. Take another big inhale. Pause. Side out. Release your hands alongside the body. Press the palms into your mat. Bend the knees so that the feet are flat on your mat. Press through the low back. Press through the feet. Press through the palms. On your next inhale, raise the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Press up as high as you can. Breathing in. Press the chest to your chin. Anchor the feet. Engage the belly. Take a slow lower down as you breathe out. Overhead here. When you're ready, fall all the way to one side. And take a fetal position. And close your eyes. And using your hands, walk yourselves back up into a comfortable seat. And draw your shoulders down into your back body so we can sit up nice and tall. And bring your hands to heart center. Bow the head slightly. Engage the belly slightly. Take a nice full inhale through your nose. Sip in a little bit more. And sigh out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.